Go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2025 year, and we survived, we the Paladin Rifle players, we survived 8 nerfs in the recent patch. That was like 2 months ago. But there are still some Paladin Rifle survivors, and one of them is one of the best players around the world. His name is Fortitude, and today is an important show match. It's like a King of the Hill show match format. I'm not going to into the details, but the Chinese community organized an amazing event, and it's going to be Fortitude versus Lin. They call him the King of Orcs. If Orc players they don't know how to win versus Night Elf, they follow Lin because he is able to find ways. But recently there was not that many of games versus Lin versus Fortitude. At least I haven't seen them. And you know, the meta settled. There was a lot of games after the new patch. But still, Fortitude thinks that with Paladin Rifle, he has a chance versus the best orc around the world. And Lin, I hope it's ready. I hope he understands, you know, the matchup well. We can see Panda second. We can see some other things. And this game is going to be the answer, because the first game in this series, in this best of 3. So I want to see if Paladin Rifle is still playable. So, it's a late Paladin opener, you know, there are some different Paladin Rifle builds around the world. But it's the one with the slow Paladin, and it's a brave farm, because farm number 3, ladies and gentlemen, is in front, and this farm is quite fragile. And look at this, the Farseer is already crossing the map and is going to start harassing. And let me tell you, Fortitude has this ability to basically you know, deal with the harassment very well. And let's see what he's going to do. He spotted the Farseer, and now he's going to dance. He's going to be very passive, right? You have only one rifle, so you don't want to fight too much. And he needs lumber. Yes, he would love to get, you know, fast tech. He's going to tech after Rifleman number 3. Is he going to, or maybe he's actually waiting? No, he's making Rifleman number 3, and now he wants to accumulate 210 lumber for his tech. So far, so good. Rifles are getting a little bit of damage. Paladin took a little bit of damage. Look at this, he's even still full mana. But now there is support for the Farseer. The first Headhunter is here, and Fortitude now can operate with a little bit more healthy amount of militia, because his tech is already going. So far, very standard, nothing bad happened. Let me tell you, because, I don't know, Lin is respecting Fortitude so much, he's not trying, you know, to trade with him a little bit more. In my experience, I'm quite bad versus this, but yes, Fortitude is amazing with pulling his militia, you know. So myself, I would have Paladin half HP, low mana, stuff like that. No. Fortitude has his position, and the key is probably to pull this militia all the time. In the orc base, nothing extraordinary is happening. We see more and more headhunters. The tower is on the way, but of course, Paladin Rifle player Fortitude is around. But now, look, he got spread with his rifles, but he doesn't mind. He doesn't care. He knows that he's not going to trade, and orc following him, not creeping, is actually pretty good for Fortitude. What are you doing? He wants to fight here, he's bringing militia. But this is going to be expensive, and look at this, you are playing versus Fortitude! That was a bad decision! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for the YouTube viewers, because this game is going for YouTube, if Fortitude is going to win this game, in my opinion, Fortitude, like, you can't lose a Rifleman like that. Early Rifleman lose is hard. If Fortitude is going to win this game, at the end of this cast, I will put Makrura sticker on my head. For a moment only. But I think Fortitude has no way of winning this. He damaged one Headhunter, okay. But he killed one Rifleman got killed. Maybe Lin will make a mistake. Now, all eyes on Lin, on the orc. He has 2 options. Panda, and he will creep the Panda. I mean, he has a lot of options. Naga. Naga means aggression. Naga means he wants to squeeze the Paladin Rifle player, because Naga gives you the Paladin control. And Naga is a very aggressive hero, and so we are not going to see the standard play. So maybe the Makura sticker will actually go to my head. But yes, he needs to pressure all the time, he needs to kill a lot of units before the Blood Mage is out. Because you see, Blood Mage is already going out. When Blood Mage is out, this aggression is going to be less good, right? So yes, he needs to do something. Remember, Holy Light got nerfed, but only the, cooldown was increased. And yes, losing some workers is bad, but the tank is already running, so I mean the tank is already done, and the Blood Mage is in the altar, so having low lumber is not the end of the world. And maybe Lin is using this opportunity just to get into Towers safer. We'll see about that. He keeps Paladin on level 1. Paladin has only 40 experience, so it's after killing 2 wolves, I presume. But yes, the fun is over when Blood Mage goes out from the altar, because now Paladin has infinite healing, and yes, the Naga and Farseer, they need to run back. It's exciting, it's exotic, but ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you one thing. Still playable for both players, and one of them is going into tier 3 direction, but the question is it going to be for Taurens or just Headhunters? Okay. We are pulling back. Now, Fortitude. We have some questions. Do you want to push with Paladin level 1? You may say, Saul, it's impossible to push Orc with Paladin level 1. I did it in the past and it worked on my level. So we say, okay, so maybe let's not push the Orc with Paladin level 1, but now how to creep if Orc is just in our face? Of course, the mana efficiency slowly will go into... Oh, the first Headhunter goes down. 1 Rifleman for 1 Headhunter. But yes, tier 3 is almost online, so it's going to be tier 3 Orc versus tier 2 Paladin Rifle player that doesn't even go for casters. He doesn't even go for casters, he goes for, ladies and gentlemen, pure rifles. We call it in the Paladin Rifle University that is currently on vacation. During this patch, we used to call this brute force method. And we try to get the last hit to the Fortitude. There is still healing potion on the Paladin, and another Headhunter goes down. 2 Headhunters for one Rifleman, and the potion is still available for the Paladin. But yes, tier 3 is online, and Troll Berserker form is going up, but remember, we lost 2 Headhunters already. Are we going to see Firelord? That's my question. Or Shadow Hunter? Shadow Hunter it is. With Hex, you can stop Siphon, but let me tell you, you need your Taurens. Okay, so it's going to be Taurens, Berserkers. And 1 Spirit Walker is here. He's kind of scouting the movement of Paladin Rifle army, Paladin Rifle player army. Where is the Paladin? Paladin went back home. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 9-minute long game where Paladin is level 1. Paladin is level 1, so there was some success, ladies and gentlemen, that Mr. Fortitude did. So that Mr. Lin was able to, he achieved this, But yes, there is no Spirit Walker Master, nothing like that. And look at this, Fortitude wants to creep the middle, but Orc is operational. Orc can fight, but yes, Orc is creeping. Okay. Okay, what's now? What's now? Blood Mage is taking all of the mana. Okay. From the creeps. Spirit Walker is stealing items! He stole it! He's so genius! I can't believe it! He went for the backpack technology, guys! Have you seen this? Have you seen this? He's a genius! He stole the... He stole the healing stone. This is crazy. I mean, I saw this a few times in my life when, like, Mr. Woody was having the Spirit Walkers, and he's coming back from more. He's coming back for more. Ah, there is flute for the Paladin Rifle player. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are we going for the master ability? What's the plan? And oh, Fortitude is going tier 3. So tier 3 can add you MK or Fire Lord or Knights or Gryphons. That's usually why we go for a tier 3-4. Or, I mean, I'm naming everything, but you can also go for Inner Fire, because this Orc army has absolutely no Dispool. So far, we just got Staff of Sanctuary, so we have the item. And why Fire Lord is good? Because at some point we may be afraid of the master training of the Spirit Walkers. Look at the Spirit Walker, he's still following the Paladin Rifle army, so he's like a shade. He's like a shade that can steal from you. And how to kill him? You need magic damage, so Mr. Len is trying to outmaneuver Fortitude. Hex used to stop the Siphon Mana. Banish. Not really, okay. But Orc got the item. This game is crazy. This game is crazy. He's still here. He's still here, look. I know your location. Send me location. I know it. And they are playing like hide and seek. Look, he's now creeping the expo. He has the shade. Shade's technology is here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. This is crazy. Okay, so Spirit Walker is here. He's trying to steal. He got another item. He got Scroll of the Beast. He's like, well, what are you going to do to me? And look, ladies and gentlemen, there is no full base wall off, so it has to be instant TP. TP as well! TP out as well! You can't fight this, Mr. Lin. Mr. Lin, you can't. Don't lose the Tauren here. Don't lose the Tauren here. Oh my god, the Tauren survived 27 HP. Mr. Northrakar, we are stealing from the Paladin Rifle player. And the community is celebrating this. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Okay, the big fight is here. 61 supply for the Fortitude. His army is built with only super duper upgraded rifles. Are Spirit Walkers in the master form? Yes, they're in the master form. And where are the items? The items were transferred, of course. So there is a Scroll of the Beast. And what's now? What's now? So, Fortitude is starting his big push. Len is still producing his amazing forces. And he's trying to get more and more experience on his heroes. You know, Shadowhunter level 3, Naga level 3, that would be quite good. But I'm afraid there will be no time, because this huge army constructed of rifles. And that's it. Look, he's healing his Tauren. This is how you heal your Tauren. Hello, Beck. Hello, Tauren. Come on. It's 250 mana, though. It's to wait for him. Ay, Mr. Len. Come on. Welcome back, Mr. Tauren. Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Is it enough? Is it enough? Supply favors Paladin Rifle player, but the unit composition looks much better for the Orc. Scroll of the Beast is used. It's going to be a huge fight. Hex to stop the Siphon. And the Taurens are in good position. And look, Orb is proccing. Banish to save the Rifleman. How is the mana? Mana is looking good for the Paladin Rifle player, of course, as usual. But look at this imbalance of the Orc army. The Taurens. And can you save the Tauren? Okay, there is no corpse. You can't resurrect him anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We are going in, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, the Blood Mage, the Paladin is in trouble. Paladin has healing potion. Healing potion got used. Len is trying to reposition a little bit. Still, the supply elite still goes to the human player. Fortitude is fighting Taurens with peasants. And he can regen. He can AoE regen, he can use clarities. Tower and totems are dead. Lin needs to spend his... He's going to lane because he's scared. He needs to lane, I think. I think he has to lane. Fortitude can just teleport back. I think Fortitude is winning this. I can't believe it. With all of this creativity, maybe the Naga second was the problem here. He's trying to resurrect his Tauren again. Heal him. Okay, this is going to be the last fight. Two upgraded rifles are here. One Tauren Chieftain is... I don't know if it's chilling is a good word in this situation. Because this situation is a pretty dire, ladies and gentlemen. Ay. And look at this. Okay, nice position, like to backstab the reinforcements. Banish was too late. Lin, you should lame. Mr. Lin. You are a genius. You know that. You should lame. Look at this orc base. There is 0 towers. Human base. You need to lame now. Buy the Zeppelin, lame. Don't worry. You have time. Just lame. But he wants to fight. Okay. Supply is even. But the problem is positioning, right? Taurens are spreaded here. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Supply is even. I repeat, this game is still running. Text to stop suction. Taurens are in the perfect position. Every pulverize will provide so much damage, but they are not pulverizing. Fortitude is maneuvering well, but Taurens are in good position as well. The game is even. Big fight is coming. Those peasants, they deserve medal, ladies and gentlemen, because they are still there. They are trying to fight the mighty Taurens. Blood Mage survives, but it's all about stopping the siphon mana. It's all about that. By the way, trivia question: is Orb of Lightning stopping the siphon? I don't think so. You know, if it procs, I don't think so. It just slows down. No, doesn't stun. Ladies and gentlemen, Taurens are still in front. Fire Lord has a lot of mana. But Taurens are not dying. Supply is still even. Paladin needs to be careful. He used the healing potion. He's trying to pass the stuff. Paladin is dead. I repeat. And with Paladin dying, the chances of Paladin Rifle player is going lower and lower. Okay, Paladin is back from the tavern. But ladies and gentlemen, look at the efficiency. Taurens are here. Taurens are ahead, and you can heal them with your Spirit Walkers, but let me tell you, you don't want to be healed by this. And there is no mana. There was Staff of Sanctuary, but the problem is that we are kiting back while bleeding units on the way. I would move this Tauren back. I would kill this Tauren and I would resurrect him. Of course, with the perfect micro you can do it, but it's hard to have a perfect micro in a heated game like that. Mr. Lin is doing very well. And are we going to heal our Taurens? Are we healing our Taurens now? We are healing them. This is how you heal your Taurens. Cruel. The Orc army is cruel, but ladies and gentlemen, this is what they do. I remember once there was this philosophical question: if in the future there will be machine that can copy every single atom to create the identical copy of you know, another SaulApeMan. Is it the same SaulApeMan or a different one? And how do you feel about one of them dying? So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, this Tauren got copied, and I don't know if the old Tauren that got killed, how he feels about the new Tauren, but ladies and gentlemen, the Taurens are still there, so this is the most important for the Orc race. Ladies and gentlemen, what's now? Our rifle player has nothing else to do than creep and maybe cry, because the situation is not looking too good.
The player's forces are under attack.
And now it's the Orc knocking the Paladin Rifle University door. It's closed. Professor Lemes went for vacation. The best Paladin Rifle player from Europe, with Mr. Toxi, of course. Okay, what's now? This is a defensive position, and look at this. There was a tiny great hole planted, or the expansion. I don't know, but there is a gold advantage. It's just started, but situation of Paladin Rifle player is not looking any better, guys. Fortitude is not going to give up. It's just game number 1 from this amazing best of 3, but I can't believe what happened in this game. I can't believe it. The level of creativity of Fortitude of Lin is crazy. To steal 2 super important items. He stole like 500 gold. Oh yes, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this may be the last fight. Lin is going to be celebrated in orc circles even more for this crazy creativity, and Paladin Rifle haters, they can say that Paladin Rifle was so hard to kill even though 2 important items were stolen, and with the Fork of Lightning, Chain Lightning, Banish can't save the Blood Mage. Ladies and gentlemen, GG is called and Lin is victorious. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments. Do you think that Lin is the smartest man alive? Probably. Subscribe to the SaulApeMan on YouTube and check the channel for more content soon. And is Paladin Rifle alive? Maybe. We'll see, but not in this game. GG, and see you in the next video. Bye.